Sierra Network Radio, the true Sierra Leonean community radio in the diaspora.
A message of peace to Sierra Leone. As the constitutional crisis over the expulsion and dismissal of Vice President Samuel Sam Sumana rages like a blazing wildfire, the growing cry for peace is getting louder and louder, both in Sierra Leone and in the diaspora world. Even as the Supreme Court moves to decide the legal interpretation of our national constitution on this case, we must never yield to the forces of violent confrontation and political anarchy over the need for peace and tranquility in a nation that knows too well the sounds of gunfires. We must strongly resist the temptation of fanning the flames of bitterness and rancor that incite violence and lead us into the dangerous path of a battlefield that favors no one. Never and never again should we allow the forces of evil to define the future of Sierra Leone. Let no man or woman ruin the peace we have earned over the years. Let no one set ablaze the wealth and riches of our nation for mere revenge, or the self-destructive behavior of inflicting harm or injury to others. For there must be peace in our land of Sierra Leone. Let no evil tongue or wicked mind destroy the future of the children of Sierra Leone, or the vibrant youth and beautiful women of our nation, for there are brighter and better days ahead. So let there be peace in Sierra Leone, our one and only indivisible homeland. Let no court tramples upon the liberty and justice of our divine constitution for fear or favor from those who hold positions of power, but rather obey the will and mercy of the Almighty God with the goodness of the people of Sierra Leone. So let there be peace in our land. Let those who choose to march for freedom and justice in the streets of London and Washington, D.C., from Brussels to Amsterdam and from Freetown to Koidu City, do so freely and lawfully. We must be the guardians of democracy and the rule of law for the next generation. And so let there be peace in Sierra Leone. Let those compatriots who believe that the world should know about our constitutional plight willingly enshrine their moral conviction on petition papers and raise their patriotic voices so high in town hall meetings around the globe. And so let there be peace in Sierra Leone. Let those who are using the social media refrain from promoting hate speeches in preaching the sermon of violence against our homeland for causes that are not our shared values, an effort that undermines the stability of our democracy. So let the mighty throne of peace reign in Sierra Leone. Let their grief find solace and comfort in the serenity of forgiveness. That peace for Sierra Leone is an eternal gift of our demands today. Let their grief profess in the spirit of redemptive love that will save our nation from the wicked intention of the warmongers. And so let there be peace in our land. Let the conqueror have mercy on the conquered, for vengeance destroys the soul of mankind. Let the majestic voice of reasoning smolder down into the conscience of the Emperor of Sierra Leone. May he learn that the vanity of power is like a dark gray cloud that precipitates rain and evaporates instantly. Let peace be the kingmaker in our beloved nation. Let those who bear the scars and wounds of wars remind us of its physical destruction and heal the nation from the trauma of the evil that men do when they are drowned into the deep sea of political insanity and the culture of egocentrism. Let peace be the hope for all Sierra Leoneans. Let our mothers and sisters who bear the burdens of our violent past continue to live in a nation that protects its children and care for its families. May our children be able to walk to school without fear and go to bed without the sound of gunfires and bombs. And so let the angel of God blow forth the trumpet of peace in Sierra Leone. Let our young people who sit in a tire base, glaringly looking for opportunities to support their families, and even those who ride their dusty motorbikes, Okada, to earn a decent living, never be conscripted as foot soldiers of merciless wars, but responsible fathers of our children. So let there be peace in Sierra Leone. Let the selfless sacrifice of Dr. Sheikh Umar Khan and Dr. Victor Willoughby be a token of peace and blessing to our fragile democracy. Let the compassionate heart of Dr. Olivet Burke and Dr. Martin Salia shine through the darkest heart of those who seek to prolong their stay in power. Let the courage of Dr. Godfrey George and Dr. Dauda Koroma find its mighty ways into the corridors of peace. Those who desire a genuine goodwill to hold hands in unity and solidarity. Let the fearless character and patriotic spirit of Dr. Michael Kagbo and Dr. Thomas Rogers inspire our nation to search for peace and tranquility in Sierra Leone. Let the God-fearing heart of Dr. Modupe Cole and Dr. Sir Rogers be a cornerstone of salvation and hope for Sierra Leone. Let the gentle spirit of Dr. Solomon Konoyima and Mama Balu Foni calm down the fear and anxiety of a worried nation. And let the innocent souls of the thousands of our fallen citizens to the Ebola virus disease, including all the nurses and healthcare workers, bring forth the radiant light of peace that will shine into the cosmic universe of our political nightmare. For if there is no peace, there will be no freedom, no liberty, and no justice. Long live the Republic of Sierra Leone.